All right. We're back again. And this one's mainly around feeding your curiosity and joining communities. That was a really bad accent. Yeah, we're going to be talking about feeding your curiosity and joining communities, which has helped me massively throughout my career. So the first one actually is a little bit of a hack. So on LinkedIn, everyone's on LinkedIn, right? On LinkedIn, right now, I've signed up to give career advice, and I've selected certain tags like I want to give career advice on things like venture capital, product management, business building. And I've had really junior PMs or people that are interested in product management reach out to me, like you can see here with this image here, saying that she wants advice on something particular to do with product management. She was actually seeking advice for looking for advice on product management best practices. But you can see here on the left, there's a stream of other people that I could reply back to who are looking for advice on product management. It actually is a really easy and quick way to just start building a network with product managers who are answering these questions. So it's actually a really quick and easy way to just start speaking to product managers and start building that network through LinkedIn. So that's career advice on LinkedIn, and you can see that on your homepage within the dashboard section. Then we also have a range of communities. So Product Tank, which I've touched on already, but there's also a Slack community to support Product Tank. And a Minder Product is actually the conference once a year, whereas Product Tank is the monthly event. Okay, and then we have the product group, as we can see here, and there's a meetup for the product group. I need to stop clicking on this slide. There's a meetup for the products group, and you can find it on meetup.com. As you can see, there's about 9,000 members there. Again, similar to Product Tank, they meet on a monthly basis, and it's just another great place to meet fellow product managers and people that work with product managers. Next is Product Manager HQ. I must confess, I've never been a part of this community, but I have heard of it. It is profound. They also link to courses on their website. Again, all of these links will be given at the end. And then there's Women in Product, which is another group which I'm obviously not a part of because I don't want to take up the space of other women. But I've heard good things about this as well, especially if you're a female in product management. And of course, you can set up your own group as well, right? You could set up, if you wanted, a group for aspiring PMs. Maybe something I should do. Let me know. Cool, so this is an example of kind of like how useful the Slack groups are. So this is the products group, Slack group, which I'm a part of. So you're getting an inside view right now. And you'll see that there's 2,000 people in this group, right? It's a big group, 2,000 people in this group. I've gone into London here on the left-hand side, into the London channel. And look at what we have here. We have job opportunities. And the great thing is, I can literally have a conversation with Michael to learn more about the role, to share more about my experience, to ask questions, to get some tips, and for him to refer me into the role, which basically guarantees you at least an initial interview. Like, it's so important to be a part of these groups and get the inside channel into job opportunities, right? And even if you're junior, there's always going to be opportunities. But these groups often, they share these opportunities in these groups and then post them on a public job board like on Indeed or LinkedIn. But you don't have that same opportunity to have a personal conversation with someone that's actually working there or someone that's actually a hiring manager or product manager within that team. So this is great in terms of access. Next, I don't know why I'm feeling so goofy today, but next we have another group. This is the Mind the Product channel, and again I've gone into the jobs channel here on the left, and look what we have here. Rudra, new to the group. It's 4,000 people in this group, massive group. Rudra's new. He's saying that he's currently working as a business analyst, and he's looking to try and break into product management. Well, actually, he's not looking to try and break into product management, but if he were, this would be a great place for him to post his CV and get feedback. If I was him, I'd probably take off things like my number, my personal email address, and sanitize it a little bit because there are 4,600 people in this room. But it's a great place to get feedback, and he could have just put it out there and said, look, I'm a business analyst looking to transition into product management. I would love your advice. I would love to speak to one or two product managers to pick your brains on what I can do to position myself well. This is one of the biggest tips / hacks that I think will be helpful for all of you. Employ a personal board of directors. And what I mean here is that throughout my journey, I've had a number of product managers that I've either worked with or met at events or connected through warm introductions to, who have become almost like a personal board of trusted advisors for me. And I can use them as a sounding board for when I want to make decisions related to my career or even decisions that I'm making on the job as a PM. And it is always useful to be able to get a third party perspective that you trust on decisions that you're going to make, right? And I would encourage all of you. There's an article in the Harvard Business Review, which I will link to again at the end of the course. And I would encourage all of you to explore and read that article and have a think about who would be on your personal board of directors. It's a blessing and a curse that I'm sharing this, because now I'm going to get a lot of DMs and questions from people to say that they want me on their personal board. But I'm here to help. I'm here to help. But you should think about who are those other trusted people that you'll build relationships with over time that you can turn to, because this is a relationship-driven business. All right, I think that's it for this section. Yes, it is. And next, I'm going to give you a few tips before you job hunt. I hope you're enjoying this. I know there's no comments or anything below, but email me at hello@andyayim.com and tell me how you're feeling about this. I hate the sound of my own voice, so you probably hate it by now too.